And now, your 2021
Stay tuned for Cubs baseball.
Chicago
next.
Cubs.
Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a throwback to when you didn't have to throw the ball through a brick wall. Great assortment of pitches, Kyle Hendricks. He sinks it, he cuts it, has a great changeup, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Certainly
Leading off
won't
the
blow up
afternoon
a
for the
radar
White
gun,
Sox,
but you know what you're going to
the
get
catcher,
every 5 days from this guy? As consistent a starting pitcher as there is in the league right now.
Yasmani Grandal is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 120.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matty, Luis Robert is certainly a guy we need to watch in this one. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry through this month as well.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Anderson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Ball 2.
2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 2-1 home.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Three-two pitch. On the ground to third. Bryant's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Slow grounder to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to bat. A Windy City showdown, and it's on the show. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all 3 of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled away. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he got him.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Rodon has registered just under 110 innings on the mound. And during that time, he's worked to a sub-1 whip. Less than one base runner allowed per inning. Bases are empty, one man out. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
The 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Robert, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch on the way.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Jose Abreu as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 18 homers and 77 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. And that misses, ball 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 3 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
.3-0 pitch.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
In now is Adam Eaton, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Robert on second. Madrigal is over at first with 1 away. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Zach Collins.
Next, here is Zach Collins. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Three and 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Next for the Sox will be Carlos Rodon as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Hayward is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. So here is Anthony Rizzo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
One 0 count. Here it is.
Ball 2.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Now here's the pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Now the 3-0 offering. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
Okay,
The
guys,
center
here's how the
fielder.
Southsiders are lining up on D today. And I'm going to focus
Marisnick.
today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. Comes set and the 0-1.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Oh, and 2, here it comes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's the 0-2. This is flared out towards second. And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder
Batting
tucked,
fifth.
and was able to stay
The second
inside that
baseman.
ball for a soft liner in his center field.
Shogun.
Here's Eric Sogard, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Outside, 3-0 now. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting seventh, the left fielder.
So now here is Jock Peterson looking to put them ahead early with this at bat. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Marisnik at second. Sogard at first. One gone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, runners at first and second. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Two and 2. Here it is. Never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher
batter,
gets a
number
2
7.
RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old
yeah.
theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
And that brings up Javi Baez as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. One 0 count. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Bouncer up the middle. Anderson scoops it up, and behind the back he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the White Sox nothing. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Liner towards second. And that's the 2nd out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now at the plate, here is Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to short. Baez has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the third now, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
For the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Now here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The next 0-2 is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 is a good fastball, swung on and missed.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
3-2, full count. Popped him up. Anderson waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. First pitch of the AB now, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
No, that's the ball.
2 out, nobody on.
11.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Fouled off. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. The batter will be Luis Robert. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now here it comes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Hit to short. There's Baez. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Next, it'll be Jose Abreu. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Playing 11. 1-1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. The 2-1 home.
Ball outside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Very weakly on the ground. Chance here for Sogard at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Next, it'll be Nick Madrigal. Worked a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. And that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. So in now for Chicago, Jake Marisnick. He singled first time up.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
And the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0.
No. 2-0 to count. No.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
At the plate now, Eric Sogard. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. 2-1 the count. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball well outside. Jock Peterson will be next. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Sogard, the runner at second with 1 away. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, two-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
At the plate, Kyle Hendricks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. One and one.
Playing 11.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Madrigal is there, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And the next to bat, the speedy Adam
The
Eaton.
right fielder, number 9, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Chicago, the left fielder, Zach Collins.
Now to the plate, here is Zach Collins. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. He's right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Into the box now, Carlos Rodon. A little bouncer. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A 1-ball, 1-strike count to the White Sox pitcher.
1-1.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
He's got it.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Yasmani Grandal would be next. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Now here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Javier Baez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And now the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And we've got a power guy versus more a finesse guy, and that's illustrated here. 96 versus just 90 miles an hour is the top 2 speeds. No one on with 1 down, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. One and one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Number 17 for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Wow. You want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup, and he drives it to straight center. Dead center out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Zach Birdie, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Now batting, third baseman.
To the plate now, Chris Bryant, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Birdie is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Now batting, first baseman.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Collins comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Yeah, this certainly wasn't what he was anticipating when he left the warm-up mound coming into this one. Couldn't get out of the fifth inning and gave up quite a few runs in this one.
Ready now is Jake Marisnick, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Two, here it is. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now to the plate, Tim Anderson will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Pops this one up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
The next batter will be Luis Robert as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Fouled away.
there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, throw to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now batting.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. White Sox leave one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And stepping in, Eric Sogard. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one. Up.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff
Now
hitter.
batting,
Shows
left
some
fielder.
great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning
Up next
his
to the
decision to bring this guy in.
The right
If you
fielder.
can't trust a reliever to throw
Hayward.
strikes, you can't trust him at all.
Hayward.
We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So the next to bat will be Jason Hayward. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Kyle Hendricks, and he pops up the bunt attempt. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And he's safe.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Javier.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
And now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Sogard at third, Peterson at second with 2 gone. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-0. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Second and third, 2 away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Cubs strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So now into the box is Nick Madrigal. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they shouldn't have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm, so when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down, so probably won't be doing that again in this one.
Adam Eaton digging in next. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Standing in now, Zach Collins. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he will make it in at third. He's got himself a one-out triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Yerman Mercedes will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. First pitch on its way as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 1 out and a runner on third. And that one yanked just foul. Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
All even now, 2-2. From the stretch, weak roller right side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubs are on top, 5-2. Matt Foster gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Abreu. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Striding in is Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
0-1, here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Now the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Pops this one up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 5 and the White Sox 2. Craig Kimbrell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
From the stretch. And he lays off there. 1-0.
1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Kimbrell, originally from the state of Alabama. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Here he comes on 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Under it is Marisnik, 1 away.
Now batting.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Playing 11.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Robert. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Kimbrel's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Now here's the pitch.
No, that's a ball.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And now, Jose Abreu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. And that retires the side. A man left for the White Sox. They trail 5-2. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
He's set and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-1.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate now, Eric Sogard. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, John.
Next up is Jock Peterson. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the first pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Cubs are down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. William Ting comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. And now here is Nick Madrigal. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
1-1, here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
So now to the plate, Adam Eaton. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 2 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. No one out with a runner at second. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Andrew Vaughn will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Madrigal over at second. Eaton on at first with nobody out. 2-2 the count. And another foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. And with strike three recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Leury Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's set. Here it comes.
No, that's up.
The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. First and second now, one man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And that misses 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yasmani Grandal. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And now the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball. Playing 11. 1-1.
Fouled off. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
5-2 the final today. The Chicago Cubs seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Kyle Hendricks records his 14th winning decision of the season. William Ting earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.